These are 10 mistakes that noobs and yeeps make when they first join. Now stick around to the end for a bonus mistake. The first mistake people make when trying to start yeeps and become a pro is not asking people to help. If you just try to do everything on your own and try to earn butt coins on your own, it'll be very difficult. But if you try to ask someone for help, no matter if it's in the Discord or if it's just in a public lobby, try to ask for people to help you around a bit, because it'll be very difficult to get started.
What about your skin? Can I have
What? No, Ellie. This is the second most common mistake noobs make when starting yeeps. Mistake number 2 is asking people to join their community worlds or to buy their reskins. Instead of doing that, you should go into the Discord and post in the reskins area or the community world area a picture of what your reskin is, post your community world along with a few pictures, and explain what it's about.
But what would happen if you don't have Discord?
Good question. If you don't have Discord, it's not that big of a deal. You can go around and still ask other people. You don't have to have the Discord to do this. It just helps more to reach out to more people. Because a public lobby only consists of like 10 to 15 people. But the Discord consists of thousands upon thousands of people, so you're getting out to a lot more people. Mistake number 3! Mistake number 3 is I've seen in a few public lobbies, some people ask others for butt coins, which unless you friend them and give them quest cash, there's no way to give people butt coins. Mistake number 4! Another common mistake noobs make is spending all their butt coins immediately when they get some. Instead of spending immediately, you should try to save up for something or try to find something to save up for. Mistake number 5. Mistake number 5 is that most noobs don't know about the achievement board. If you're a noob and need some butt coins, instead of just waiting for the daily challenge or trying to get people to buy your reskin, you can go over here in the home map, and there's an achievement board filled with tons of achievements. There's also some hidden achievements that you can do inside of these 4 maps. These are called the beginner minigames. Tap tag, hide and seek, pets, and fishing all have some easy achievements that you can do right when you join.
Mistake number 6 is that
there's the horror thing. People may say and try to fool you that this doesn't do anything. This is a horror thing for a reason. It is pretty creepy. If you're a kid or a noob, you'll get pretty freaked out. Mistake number 7. So a lot of people don't know that if you go into a community world and there's no way out, you can just hold down the 3-line face button on your left controller for 3 seconds, and then you'll be able to leave that community world.
mistake number 8 is that
If you're low on butt coins, you can take out a little pet, and the thing that pops up above their head, like for example, if it pops up with a tennis ball, throw the tennis ball, and they'll bring it back, and then the bar will go up a tiny bit. Now, if the bar goes up fully, they will run off, and they have a chance to bring you a butt coin. It's not many, but it is still a good amount of butt coins. And mistake number 9 is that if you buy a community world, which there is a way to buy some, it takes a lot to fuel the community world. So I would recommend not buying a community world until you have more butt coins and start to be a pro player. Because you need to be good at building, you need to get people to actually want to favorite the map, which that's what gets you unfeatured. So you want to make sure that people like what you make, you have good build, and you have enough butt coins to fuel the world just in case nobody joins. And lastly, mistake number 10. For the final mistake, number 10, is that a bunch of yeeps or noobs, when they first join, they end up thinking the game is bad because there's not much to do. But once you join, like I showed, there's the beginner minigames over here. There's 4 of them that can get you a bunch of quests. There's a featured map. There's adventure mode, which has a bunch of maps, and if you go in there, there's weekly challenges that you can do that can give you butt coins if you bring back the items that they're asking for. But if you go in the back of Greenhouse, down here is a thing called all minigames. And if you go down here, there are a lot of fun minigames that you can play. Now, some of them aren't that popular, so not many people might be in there, but some popular ones that people do play a lot are Spleef, Prop Hunt sometimes, depending on what day it is. Basement gets unfeatured a lot, and when it's unfeatured, it's pretty popular. And Playground and Hill tend to have a good bit of people. Now for a bonus mistake that a lot of thieves make. Not many people make this one actually, but if you go into the kitchen area and try to make a food and you can't figure it out, a lot of people just get mad. So something you can do is try to look it up on YouTube or your web browser, or you could just try to ask a fellow yeep. The fandom's pretty nice sometimes, but if you find a toxic lobby, leave and don't engage in what they're saying. Don't let that stuff beat you down. Stay positive in the yeeps community. If you don't, there will be many problems.